If you want to skip buddy time and go right to the horror game itself, go to the timestamp right here. Hey friends, I'm happy to see you. It's time for a very disturbing adventure together. Today we're playing a horror game called Smilemore, and in it we have to perform operations on people to force them to be happy. Before we get started with the game itself though, of course, let's have buddy time. And for today's buddy time, I want to talk about how to handle the feeling of being overwhelmed. For those of you that struggle with anxiety like I do, maybe this is a familiar feeling. I had a lot to do today. I had a huge amount of work to get done, and I'm preparing for a trip. And as I was trying to work as much as possible and figure out how exactly I was going to tackle all of this, I could feel myself start to get very overwhelmed. My anxiety spiked, I felt like I was falling behind rapidly. Maybe you all know what I'm talking about, but it felt like I was spiraling. So what I did was I stepped away temporarily. I removed myself from the overwhelming environment. I laid down on the couch with my cats and I turned on a bird watching video on YouTube. They got to watch the birds and I just listened to the sounds, and I just sat there in that moment with both of them. After that, I started back my work by making lists, organizing everything into digestible parts. And while it was still stressful, it made it feel not impossible. And that's the key. So friends, next time you're feeling overwhelmed with work or school, try removing yourself from that environment very temporarily. And that means both physically and mentally. Decompress and return to it with a clear head. And remember friends, we all get overwhelmed sometimes. There's nothing wrong with you. You're doing your best. I love you all, and I hope you're safe. Here is Smilemore. Okay, and here we go with Smilemore. Ooh.
Shine, my fledgling fixer-upper. It's finally time for you to take center stage and do the thing you know and we love. Make everyone as happy as can be.
Well, this guy doesn't look very happy. Good God. Game just throws you right into it. I think this is some kind of like body horror game where we're forcing these corpses to smile. At least I hope they're corpses. I hope this guy isn't alive.
How are we doing that? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Right.
With the help of our government-approved 100% safe-to-use Twilight Bliss, lovingly sponsored by the one and only Ministry of Happiness and Peace, you, yes you, have the power to fix every defect imaginable and sculpt people back into tip-top condition.
So the Ministry of Happiness and Peace has approved some sort of a miracle drug called Twilight Bliss? Is that why this guy is purple? Perhaps?
Until the magic bullet wears off and they can move again, of course.
Oh no, he is alive.
I know. It
Oh
must
my
be
God.
absolutely unbelievable to have such cutting-edge technology ready at your disposal. You've forgotten what everything is used for. But never fear, your friends at the Ministry of Happiness and Peace have detailed everything about your patient and your tools for you in the files.
Well, that's good. I just noticed that this guy's leg is like rotting off. He's got some sort of necrosis. It seems as though these are either people that have died, are corpses that we can somehow bring back to life, or people that are seriously injured that we're putting under some sort of a
Do it right
spell.
and cross it off the board once you're done. You only get 3 strikes before you're out. You don't want to know what happens to fixer-uppers who go over 3.
Hello? What do you mean by that?
Not like I know either, because it's certainly never happened before. And I bet you don't want to be the first one to find out. That'd be pretty dangerous. You know better than to act like those unhappy terrors who don't know that smiling and being transformed by a fixer-upper is the most marvelous thing in the world.
You know what? I don't think I trust this Ministry of Happiness
What's so terrible
at
about
all.
being happy all the time? Isn't it nice when everyone is as peachy keen as can be? You'll never want or worry about anything ever again.
I don't think it works like that.
Anyone who thinks otherwise must be very, very sick. Which is why you must make the necessary corrections for their own good. Remember, everything you need to know is available for you in your files. And there is nothing worth more than the 1,000 words found in a smile.
Of course. How could we forget that?
Be at peace and get your next patients up and running with happiness. For smiling is our duty.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, let's take a look at the files here. Blythe Hollis. Okay. St. Crispin School of Thought. Does the Ministry of Happiness, like, control all of society? Okay, background. Blythe Hollis is a second-year student with no outstanding features beyond his growing criminal record and crabby disposition, both of which are impossible to deduce the cause of, as he's an average household and ordinary upbringing. He's of an average household and ordinary upbringing. His life should be perfectly happy. However, a few days ago, Hollis was discovered by a friend, Valerie Myatt, in the forest, squealing strong language out at decibels impermissible by law after his fall into a fungal pit. Okay, we've learned a few things there. First of all, what is a fungal pit? Second of all, it seems like yelling obscenities or even just speaking too loudly, that's forbidden in this society. The ensuing defects and alleged bad blood with Myatt have since disoriented Hollis's face, burning away his smile. Known crimes, prior possession and indulgence of illicit, unpleasurable texts, like banned books, destruction and vandalism of on-the-spot smile stores, acts of aggression towards staff from the Ministry of Happiness and Peace. And then here's the government's notes. A former patient of Balin Dolt, your fixer-upper mentor, prior to Dolt's termination. An anomaly's been detected in Hollis's left leg that needs to be investigated. Please ensure that Hollis really smiles by the end of the treatment. We cannot have him up in arms again. So, I guess these are crimes, as it were. Patient defect status. Have all the defects been fixed? Okay. Okay, here we go. Your guide to being a fixer-upper. This is what we need. Step 1, take a look at the patient file. All you need to know will be there. 2, inspect the body for defects. It's important you catch all of the patient's defects to put on their file. Step 3, fix the patient using the many tools at your disposal. Fix all the defects you can. 4, make them happy. Take the pins on the pincushion and fix their expression. Ooh. Step 5, fill out the patient defect status sheet and turn it in at the terminal. Well done. And this gives us all of the things we need to do for each of the body parts, I guess. Broken limbs, bruising, crooked teeth. Huh, okay, well, we'll have to reference that when we need it. What's this computer? Hello? Are you ready to submit your files? Oh, no. Absolutely not. Okay. Ooh, his leg. Infected limb has been added to the file. I guess this is from the fungal pit. Ugh. I'm sorry, dude. What is this? We got some kind of a rash? Bruising's been added to the file. Oh, it's bruising. I guess that can happen from a fall. Okay, what is this? Tattoo's been added to the file? That's a defect? Okay. Alright, that's it. Looks like 3 additions to the file here. And now we gotta take a look here and see. Tattoos, steel wool ointment. Oh! Okay. What's the ointment? I'm literally scraping the tattoo off? Oh my god. And I thought regular tattoo removal was painful. Okay, get some ointment on there. Can I, like, rub it around? Scrub-a-dub-dub. Dear God. I guess, like, can he feel any of this, though? Tattoo's been fixed. Okay. I wonder if he can feel any of this. Okay, let's put this stuff back on and take another look at our file here. Bruising just needs ointment. Okay. Hopefully the ointment is actually just ointment and isn't some kind of a, you know, a strange substancy. Then we gotta rub it around. That's some impressive ointment if it can get rid of bruising. I need some of that. Okay, and then let's take a look at that infected or broken... No, infected limb. Saw, needle, limb. What do you mean? Okay, bone saw. What is this? Oh, I just cut his leg off? Why does he have a USB flash drive in his limb? How do I get... Okay, wait a minute. Let me grab the forceps? Let me try that. No. What about the pliers? It's not letting me grab this out. Oh, wait a minute. I have to put another limb on him. I get it. Okay, so let's put this back. Grab a leg, and now... So do all of these people just have USB drives in their body? What is going on here? Okay, let's go ahead and sew this up. There we go. Leg is good as new. We gotta have everyone in society looking in tip-top shape. And of course, we need you to have a big smile. Take the pins on the pin cushion and fix their expression. Okay, let's see. Pin cushion. Ooh. Okay, expression has been added to file. What is his expression, actually? Alright, doesn't matter. We gotta make him happy. So let's grab that and... Ooh. Oh, wait, hold on. Take this out. Oh, God. We need him to be happy. Oh, no. This is harder than it looks. Okay, we gotta drag it here. Grab a pin. Pin that there. Okay. Then another smile. Pin that there. See? Look how happy he is. See? Pin that there. I guess like this? Oh my God. This is not a convincing expression here. Okay, so I guess his eyebrows would be pinned up like that. Oh dear God. He's happy, right? He's absolutely thrilled. Are his eyes like wide open? Like this? Oh. Put some pins there, okay. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. I feel like I am just completely messing this guy up. And also, is he gonna wake up with these pins in him? Okay. Is this good? I wonder if I need to put a pin in every single one. Oh, there we go. Detecting. Okay. There we go. See? Look how happy he is. Can't you guys see? This is the happiest guy I've ever seen. Of course it is. So now do I gotta put his eye... Ooh! Crooked teeth? Wait a minute, I didn't know his teeth were crooked. How do I get these things out? This guy's ridiculous. Okay, crooked teeth. We need the pliers. Oh, God. I gotta rip his teeth out? Hello? Let me put the needle back. Okay, dude. Oh. Okay. What do I gotta do? Ooh. Oh, I'm literally straightening them? Oh my God. Dude, this one's cracked. Oh. Dude, you're gonna wake up in pain. Okay, I think we've fixed absolutely everything. Let's go ahead and double check the file one more time. Have all the defects been fixed? Yes. Is the patient happy? Yes. Okay, now we can submit the file. And cross our fingers and hope we're accurate. And we got 0 marks. We did that perfectly, friends. Let's go. Oh, what happened to you? Snatched waist and a good gamer's posture. Okay, let's take a look at the file here. Marilee Serling. All right. St. Crispin School of Thought. Current Ministry of Happiness and Peace. Oh, so this person works at the Ministry of Happiness and Peace. Okay. Background. The greatest performer St. Crispin's has ever produced in its millennia-long history. Marilee grew up with an immense amount of love and support from every community she's deigned with her presence, always cast for its center. Naturally, though, she's not required to do so. Marilee stepped into the role of the Ministry of Happiness and Peace's angel. Is that like a high rank in the group or something? Bliss following her every song and dance. This unfortunately garners her attention from unwanted, over-emotional terrorists. In an instant, they destroyed her Merida concert stage, robbing her of her perfection and the life of her chosen protector. So, there seems to be a group that's pushing back against the Ministry of Happiness and Peace, and this is one of the members, employees of that group, and they were harmed in one of those incidents, probably because this is a tyrannical organization. Correct me if I'm wrong. Government notes, Serling is suffering from atrophy and disrupted activity in parts of her brain. The dose of Twilight Bliss has been reduced to prevent permanent damage. Good God. Patient is in poor physical condition and refuses to eat. It is imperative she is fixed for her upcoming appearance on the Ministry's holiday program. Okay. All right, let's take a look. So obviously, infected limb. There is a giant gash here. Bruising, broken leg. Let's take a look. Teeth look fine, but there's an infected eye. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and treat the infected eye first. Forceps and eyeball. Okay. Go ahead and grab that. Oh! Okay, let's... Ugh. Okay. Good as new. You look beautiful. You ready for your performance? It's gonna be great. I'm so excited and I'm proud of you. Okay, let's go with infected limb. We know how to treat that. Let's take the saw. We are going to take that hand as well. All right, grab this. There we go. Ooh. Oh. This game is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting in the best possible way. I love games with unique and interesting takes on body horror. And imagine a society like this where there's this organization that controls literally every aspect of our lives, including even this perception that all of us need to be smiling at all times and we can't speak too loudly. We can't do things outside of the organization. And when we fall out of line or we become damaged and defected, our parts are forcibly replaced and fixed while we're drugged. I mean, that's like... that's crazy. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay, bruising just needs ointment, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that first. Gotta get Marilee ready for her performance, right? Okay, rub the ointment in. And you're good to go. Bruising's been fixed. Luckily, there's no time limit. Otherwise, I'd be cooked here. What is that? A scar? Open wound. No, that's an open wound. Okay, needle and ointment. Bone saw, needle. Oh. Ew, we're not going to disinfect it? I don't think the ointment alone is enough here. I mean, call me crazy. No way that's just gonna heal perfectly. It didn't. Okay. Open wound's been fixed. Whatever. Broken leg up next. Let's see. Do you guys find these kind of games and these sort of experiences relaxing? Because I've heard that before in some of the comments where people enjoy these more slow-paced, like almost task-based horror games. And I'm curious if that's something you guys feel when we're playing these games together. Splint and Gauze. Okay, let's take a look. Splint. Oh, this is going to be gnarly. Oh! Okay. Okay. And then wrap the gauze around, or do I need a third one? What do I need to do here? Okay, I've been, like, trying to mess with this for a while, and no matter what I'm clicking on or doing, I can't seem to fix this or put the gauze on. It's not allowing me to pick up another plank, so unfortunately, I'm just gonna send it. And oh, wait, I gotta make the patient happy. That's right. Oh, God. Expression's been added to file. I gotta make the patient happy. I'm unfortunately just gonna have to send it and take the one strike against me. Hopefully, that's not gonna be a big deal here. There we go. Look at that big smile. Wow. This is the happiest person that's ever worked at the Ministry of Happiness and Peace. Okay, got that eyebrow done. There we go. Look how happy. And is this gonna, like, permanently fix her face like this? Or are we just gonna have to walk around with pins in her face all day? I guess that's not for me to worry about. I have a job to do. And that's more important than, I guess, this person's comfort, right? Of course, we have to listen to the ministry. Ooh. Surprised. No. I've been at this for 10 minutes. I can't even get this thing to detect a face anymore. I've been experimenting with basically every position you can imagine. And also, I can't interact at all with this one on the bottom. And I think that's what's causing the problem. I can't interact with it, so I can't, like, pull the mouth down to make them smile. So, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to submit my papers and take 2 errors and hope that we can just do the next guy perfectly. Because otherwise, I'm cooked. I don't know if it's me or if there's still a couple of bugs here. We'll have to see. Oh, 2 total marks. Okay. Oh, God. Ooh, what on earth? Okay, you have a scar. Oh, this guy's got everything. Broken leg, which we didn't know how to fix last time. I'm dreading that. Okay, open wound. Tattoo. 7476. Is this like maybe a tattoo that the rebellion gets? Scarring. Anything with the eyes? Expression. Okay, let's take a look at who this guy is. Winston Myatt. Winston Myatt is a commercial fisherman working with a company from one of the low-level districts. He's a single father blessed with 2 children and a pleasant life every citizen should aspire to lead. His only downside are his butterfingers and easily spooked disposition, causing him to incur several minor defects while on the job. Right. I don't believe that for a second. Myatt thoroughly understands how necessary it is to keep a squeaky clean image in front of others. Nobody thinks it peculiar at all that he has finally overcome his jitters and scheduled a cleansing appointment with one of our many honored fixer-uppers. Known crimes, prior possession and indulgence of illicit, unpleasurable texts in his youth. Government notes. Is exceptionally sensitive to pain but is resilient to the effects of most correctives. Your assistant has tripled the dose of Twilight Bliss to prevent him from waking up, so you do not have to worry about rousing his conscience. Proceed as normal. Wait a second. Isn't Twilight Bliss known to cause damage if they take too much. Remember, we were very hesitant to give our last person, the person that worked for the ministry, a high dose. So what changed? Interesting. Okay. Okay, scars is just the ointment. This is some magic ointment. If only we had an ointment like this in real life. Hopefully I can perform all of the fixes here. And I'm very curious what this all leads to. Okay. Rub that in. I'm still a little nervous that we're not going to be able to do the other ones. Again, I don't know if it's me or if there's just bugs involved. This is more scarring. This is a free game, of course, so it's like, you know, gotta be gentle. It's a piece of art. It's an expression of the creator. So, you know, totally natural that there's some bugs. Okay, tattoo. We need the steel wool. This is disgusting. Oh my god. Gotta scrape that off, right? Of course. Can't have a tattoo. It seems like this guy is a part of the quote-unquote terrorist group. At least it seems that way from kind of the passive-aggressive notes that the government made. Okay. There we go. Clean up this scar. Guy's got scarring everywhere. Okay, what else? Open wound needs the pins. And the ointment. There we go. We are definitely getting our use out of the ointment today. Clean that up. Good. And again, this guy is not slippery or he's got butterfingers. He was attacked, I imagine, by the ministry. Especially with the broken leg. Okay, splints and gauze. Alright, let me go ahead and grab that. Okay, we put those there. Oh, there we go. Okay. What did I do differently? Maybe it was me. Okay, broken limb fixed. Can we actually...
I'm still here. I'm still here.
My heart just about jumped out of my chest. He's conscious, even with 3 doses of the drug.
Doctor, please. Those aren't the pins, right?
Don't tell me I have to continue.
Those aren't the pins and tools that shape my face, right? Doctor, come on.
Oh my god.
You're not like the others, right? You can still feel things, right?
Can we? How long have we been a fixer-upper?
You still understand the things I can't anymore. How living really feels when you're not forced to smile, right?
How life was before. Before the ministry.
I know you do. You have it in your heart to let me go still. To let me have the face a coward like me should have. There's nothing keeping you from letting me still be me. So...
Oh god.
I just really think... I mean, just...
Are we just going through with it?
Everything here. Not right. It's... Get those things away from me. I don't want to change. 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 Doctor, please.
Our sincerest apologies, my friend. Everything is all over now. The patient is fine. Be at peace.
Do we still need to fix him up?
Proceed with the operation again. Just make sure that the patient feels good, that he always feels good, so strife can never have its way with him. For nothing is better than when we're happy forever.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, is this the last one? Just the expression? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, God. Okay. Pin that there. I feel like everyone has been able to feel everything. Everyone's been able to feel everything we've done. It's just this guy was conscious enough to speak. But that's it, right? Like, that's what's happening. This drug doesn't make it painless for them. And I imagine, even if it does, waking up after this horrific procedure has got to be excruciatingly painful. Okay, hopefully this works. The last one wasn't working for me, so... Oh. Smile, you're on camera. Oh. That's about as happy as I can get. Is this still not working? Is this not a perfect expression? Okay, what about, like... here? How about that? Showing all the teeth. Yay! Expression fixed. Wonderful. Oh my god. Alright. Submit the files. We should have no issues. No marks against us. Okay, there we go.
Well done, my fledgling fixer-upper. Aren't you just brimming with happiness after a hard day at work? You are not anxious or discontent in any way, right? Good, good. That's what we like to hear. The Ministry is looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
And friends, I don't think we have a choice as to whether or not we come to work.
To learn and discover on the job. Don't you want more people to after all?
Don't you want to let people do more than smile?
Ministry is looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
I kind of want to see what happens if we fail. Okay, this time we're just going to submit the paperwork immediately. We've fixed absolutely nothing, so we should fail right away and see what the game over is like. 6 errors. Oh.
Oh dear. Our little fixer-upper has made one too many mistakes. We can't be having that.
Yes, we can.
I guess it can't be helped when our systems have determined you also have defects.
We get put on the operating table.
That's right. You don't have to think about it anymore. There's nothing to worry about. Under our immense love and care, we'll make sure you're all fixed up and have everything you need to have a good, happy life until the very end.
They do such a good job of making that voice sound sinister and creepy, but also like sickly sweet at the same time. It's very well done. Okay, friends, wait a minute. As I was throwing this together, editing everything and about to upload it to YouTube, I checked the itch.io page again because I was looking for a picture, and apparently the game got updated overnight. The patch notes were talking about making the true ending a little more obvious or a little easier to find, and they were talking about something involving the USB drive, and I thought, wait a minute, they're talking about the USB drive in the leg of this first patient here. Are we actually able to grab that? I swear I tried during the initial playthrough. So that would imply that this guy hid this USB drive in his leg to be found by me. So can we plug it into the computer here? Like here? Oh. I was about to upload this playthrough without seeing the true ending. CD root external smile_less. Are you ready to submit your files? What is this? Enter the passcode. That's the same symbol that's on the USB drive, and I also believe that symbol was tattooed on one of the other patients. So I guess I have to do the work here until we get to that one, and I think there's probably going to be a passcode associated with that tattoo. Okay, let me get up to that point, and we're going to figure out what's actually going on. Okay, here's that tattoo. It was on the last guy. I just basically sped run through the rest of the game. 7476 is the code. Okay, 7476. Malware detected? Oh, it's one of these. Oh god. I remember these as a kid. It was like a scary maze game, and then you'd get jump scared. There's a time limit? Oh, come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta have, like, surgical precision here. Come on. What if Big Gaming gets this first try? Come on. There we go. Are you ready to submit your files? Make sure all information filled is accurate. Wait, I don't know... Hold on, should I go through everything and then submit? I don't know what to do. Okay, so I got the same ending. Apparently there's more to it. What I did is I restarted my playthrough, inserted the USB, used the same code, and now I am inside of the terminal, and I get the red submit button from the get-go. I think I have to do something with their faces. If I look here... This kind of describes Blith Hollis being crabby. So do I have to give him an angry facial expression when I fix him up? Because this basically allows me to submit without getting marks against me. So let's go ahead and try that. Okay, I gave him an angry facial expression this time. And we're going to go ahead and submit the files as if they are done correctly. Oh, and there's more of the malware minigames? We have to enter the 7476 code for each of the new patients that come in. Oh my god, this is insane. Hello? I'm gonna get jump scared one of these times. I think they're very forgiving with, like, actually touching the walls. And here we go. Come on. Come on. I hope I picked the right facial expression before. I'm a little worried about that. I'm just assuming because they mentioned him being, like, crabby. So I imagine the guy looks angry? Oh, come on. Oh, okay, no jump scare. Thank you. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at this file and see what she needs. I already fixed her broken leg. Okay, in an instant, they destroyed her Merida concert stage, robbing her of her perfection and the life of her chosen protector. Is she gonna be sad, then? Maybe? Okay, so her expression is now sad, and we're gonna go ahead and submit that. I still don't know if I'm right or not. I'm just assuming based on the paperwork. Here we go. I really have no idea. I could be going down the wrong path here. I don't know. Okay, and then here's this guy. Okay, 7476. Let's see his thing. Nobody thinks it peculiar at all. He's finally overcome his jitters. Pleasant life, only downside are butterfingers and easily spooked disposition. Okay, so he would be scared. This guy would be scared. Okay, let's go ahead and do the thingy. Okay, here's this one. And now, this one actually has a wrong path. Dear God. Oh. Go, 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 go. They do give you plenty of time. Oh, dear God. Okay, I gotta go left. Take a minute, evaluate your surroundings, and figure out the right path here. Oh, I bet the third one's gonna be ridiculous. Oh, come on. My hand is killing me. Carpal tunnel the game. There we go. Oh, okay. Go right. Actually, this one doesn't look as bad. Up. And this should be the last malware minigame. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we got the scared facial expression, and let's go ahead, double check the paperwork. I think it's scared. It could also be, like, surprised, but I don't know, easily spooked. That tells me scared. Let's go ahead and check all the boxes and submit the paperwork. I really hope we get this, because this was tough. Here we go. Creating their faces as they truly are, not forcing them to smile.
Excellent work today, my friend. Aren't you just brimming with happiness after a hard day at
Is this a
work?
different ending?
You're not good. That's what we like to hear. Because that is what we're expecting of you every day for the rest of your life now.
Oh.
The ministry is looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow.
Oh, it is a new ending. We did it. Congratulations on passing our trial, Doctor. We've been expecting you. We did it. Oh my God. Please know we can't thank you enough for choosing to use your power to stop the ministry's reign. With you on our side, we'll be one step closer to restoring humanity back to the way we should be. Ugly, flawed, overly emotional, but beautifully human. All the same. Experiencing the gamut of all of the emotions humans are meant to experience. So this is the Resistance. The Resistance put a USB drive in one of the patients to contact us. We've sent a familiar face to come pick you up for the long night ahead of us. There's still much for us to talk about, away from prying eyes and ears. Who's picking us up?
Those old croaks should have listened to me sooner. I knew
Blith.
you'd catch on in your first shift. I knew we could trust you.
You hid the USB drive. You're part of the Resistance.
It's just you and me till we get to HQ. You ready to get a move on? I know I am. Alright, hurry up already. We don't have all day.
Oh, this is
There's a
crazy.
government to topple, and fake smiles waiting for us to break so we can smile more on our own terms.
That is awesome. Wait, that true ending was actually so good. I'm so glad I saw that update and went back and recorded everything. Friends, thank you so much for watching. I love you all very much. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.